My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks. Every week we break down full fight cards, giving you our picks, our bets, and our fantasy plays. And I'm going to walk through some of my favorite prop games for Monkey Knife Fight for UFC Vegas 53. If you don't know what Monkey Knife Fight is, it's daily fantasy. It's an app, it's a website, it's daily fantasy. And all you got to do is come in here and do more or less on strikes. Do you think this fighter's going to land 100? No, less, bang, you make some money. Super easy, ton of fun, and they will instantly match your deposit up to $100. Go to wewantpicks.com/MKF. They'll instantly match that deposit up to $100. Use their money. Use the free 100 or the free 50, whatever you deposit. Use their free match. Play some of these lines, and let's have some fun making some money. wewantpicks.com/MKF. We broke down every single one of these fights and gave you our opinions on the strike lines for each fight. So we're going to look at slates. What slates are is it takes the different fights, it takes the different lines, it puts them together, and it gives you some flexibility. One of my favorite things is Knockout Kings. Knockout Kings allows you to grab any 3 fighters on the entire card. Any 3. And if one of them wins by KO or TKO, you get a 25% net profit on your play. 2 win by KO or TKO, you 2.5 times your money. Don't even mess with 3 winning. That's stupid. So let's come in here. Who do we think can win by KO or TKO? I'm going to grab any 3. I usually throw like $100 at it. And then if I win, I have 125 back. And it sounds like nothing, but you do it every single week. That's solid money just for having some fun watching some fights. So let's take a look. We're going to start at the bottom, work our way up. Jay Collier, absolutely not. Lacerda, no. Gina Mazzani, no. Shanna Young, yes. I think Gina Mazzani wins this fight, but again, I only need 1 out of 3 to hit. And Gina Mazzani gets TKO'd if you sneeze too hard in her direction because she hates striking with her opponents. Darren Elkins absolutely can win by KO or TKO. And then we're going to have to go Alexander Romanov. We could also go Krzysztof Jotko, but that is highly, highly unlikely. Joe Anderson Brito is an option as well. And then certainly Marlon Vera. That's what Marlon Vera does, right? I like this lineup here, and it seems a little unorthodox to grab Shanna Young, who I think loses, but it's okay. We only need 1 out of 3. Darren Elkins can TKO his way to a win. Shanna Young can KO her way to a win. Alexander Romanov definitely winning by stoppage. I just don't know if it's a submission or a TKO. So that's going to be my Knockout Kings. Again, any 3 fighters, and you can make some solid payouts. Then what I like to do is I love my rapid fires. Rapid fires are fantastic because it grabs different fighters in different fights. So now I don't necessarily care what the strike line is. I just need to know or decide, is Rob Font going to land more strikes than Chito Vera? Chito Vera is getting 51. And yes, because you're going to say, well, they're fighting each other. They're in the same fight. But the reality is Rob Font just fought Jose Aldo in a 5-round fight. He had 100 more strikes than Jose Aldo did. 100 more. He lost that fight, and he landed 100 more strikes than Jose Aldo. So it's probably Rob Font here. I think that fight's pretty similar, except Rob Font's going to win. Then we got Gabe Green and Darren Elkins. Darren Elkins getting a little bit of a buffer there. Gabe Green, you know, he's a solid guy here. I think Gabe Green wins this fight. He is a grappler. He does have solid striking. He could absolutely win by KO or TKO or submission. So this is probably Darren Elkins, because Darren Elkins is going to, if he does anything, he's in a fight, grinding, coming forward. Even when he gets lit up, he's coming forward, throwing big, heavy punches. And then you 2.5 times your money here, 10 to win 25. And the last thing that I absolutely love here is I love my 3 for 3s. You can 4 times your money, 5 times your money on fight day. Rob Font, more or less than 158. I'm going to do more. I'm just basing this off the Jose Aldo fight. He landed almost 200 strikes in that fight. Marlon Vera, more or less than 100. I think he's swinging at air. I think he honestly is swinging at air. I'm going to say less. Gabe Green is less than 100. That's such a high number. Gabe Green is less than 100. Lock that in. Again, 10 to win 40. If you do these on fight day, you get better odds. It'll be 10 to win 50, 20 to win 100. And my last little tip for you guys, those were the all-day slates. That's every single fight on the entire card. If you want to narrow it down and find something a little better, if we go to just the preliminary card slates, then we'll take a look at this rapid fire we're getting a 3 times payout instead of 2.5. Now it's Gabe Green and Natan Levy. That's not so bad. Johan versus Francisco Figueiredo instead of Nazareno. It's Figueiredo. So you have some options. There's a lot of flexibility here. Check the payouts. And again, play with the slates. Full card versus prelim card versus main card. So you can go ahead and find something that works for you. WeWantPicks.com/MKF. And you sign up, you make a deposit. They will instantly match that deposit up to $100. Promo code WWP.